you wanna be, cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey everybody. Hey everybody, hey. Let me close this door right quick, y'all. Hello everybody. I'm not camming up tonight because I'm still in my robe, child. I'm relaxing Jackson, baby. How's everybody doing? Want to give a special shout out to my members. Thank you. Appreciate you guys for being my channel sponsors. Every last one of you guys that are lit up in green. If you don't have your membership, make sure that you go ahead and sign up for the membership for exclusive content, for stuff that I don't want to talk about in front of everybody. But also your support is greatly appreciated, okay? Special shout out to my moderators. Love y'all for life. Okay. Thumbs up if you can hear your girl. We're going to dive into, we got like 3 different topics today, y'all. It ain't going to be long. We're going to tap on them. We're going to talk about Martell Holt. We're going to talk about him. We're going to talk about Briana Battle. And we're going to talk about some Jonathan Majors today. We're going to touch on all 3 of them today, okay? We are an hour late because I had to go over there and talk to the queen. Chat with the queen, support the queen. We all queens, but y'all know that's our internet niece. Internet niece, internet sister, internet friend. Y'all already know what it is. Anyway, how y'all doing today? Everybody good? I see 185 people in the building. She said, I'm feeling like a thug right now. I've been in these streets. She said, did you get your package? You know what, Cheryl? Jay going to go check. Let you know in a few minutes, okay? Something came, but he don't know what it is. Okay, I see the thumbs up. Okay, I see y'all. The queen was queening. Yes, all day, honey. Y'all know y'all came through on that support with them stars, boy. Y'all know y'all be showing out, baby. Showing out. I love it, honey. Y'all know I love it. All day, every day. She said, I'm blessed some more, and you beautiful queen. Thank you so much, Tracy, baby. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Listen, we've been going at this for a little over 5 months. Has it been 5? Let me see. July, August, September, October, November, December, January. 6 months. 6 months, y'all. 6 months. Look at us. And some of y'all, I just know y'all names. Have never met you, but feel like I just know you. You know what I mean? She said, loving my 2 girls. Hey. Did y'all know that Martell got arrested for domestic violence? Martell, let me go on and put up his picture, honey. Let's put up Martell's picture. Hold on. No. That ain't who we trying to put up. We trying to put up this joker right here. Hold on. I put up the wrong one. Let me stop. Let me put this joker right on up. Martell got arrested in Alabama, honey. Yeah, child. I just found out about it too. So I said, oh, I'm going to throw him in there too, honey. She says, hello, half-year anniversary. I know, yes, 6 months anniversary for me. 6 months for me. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. She said, it just popped up on my Google News. Listen, I'm not surprised either. She said, I am not surprised. Listen. She said, ain't he dating Cherie? Honey. This joker, listen, I'm going to read it. I'm going to read the story because it's a lot, but not a lot. Let's read it, okay? So it just broke not too long ago. He was already accused of a whole lot, infidelity, cheating, doing all types of crazy shit, right? When he was on that show, I think it's called Love and Hip Hop or something like that. Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's what it was. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, where all that cheating allegations and stuff came out. Him and Cherie. But listen, let's read it right quick. This is from TMZ. His behavior is absolutely gross, okay? But honey, you're going to laugh when you find out what he in for, okay? It's a misdemeanor, I will tell you that, okay? So he was arrested. It says the reality TV star Martell Holt is in police custody in Alabama, where he's been arrested on misdemeanor domestic violence charges, okay? He was famous for the Owns, Love, and Marriage Huntsville. He was busted Tuesday afternoon in Madison County for 3rd-degree DV for allegedly, y'all want to hear this? Listen. For allegedly sending harassing communications. Yeah. So people think that DV is just physical, right? Right here, he was arrested for domestic violence, 3rd-degree domestic violence, for sending harassing communication. Did y'all hear that? Or do I need to say it again? Because that is considered domestic violence. at third degree, but still domestic violence. So a lot of people seem to think domestic violence is just laying hands. Okay, I see y'all saying who was it toward. Okay, I'm just gonna read what it says because they didn't exactly say who it was toward, but we're gonna form our own opinion over here. Okay, it says the misdemeanor arrest for the warrant. It says in addition, okay, that's just talking about his career. It says Martell and Cherie had a thing back in 2022, for those that don't know. After meeting through a mutual friend, but they are no longer together. They broke up last summer, okay? He was born and raised in Huntsville, staying home to go to college at Alabama AMU, graduated in 2008 before becoming an entrepreneur. This is Martell, okay? So they're saying that back in January of 2022, a year ago, a restraining order, protective order was put out. His ex, Melanie, she put a protection order out on him. She said, I'm tired of you harassing me, stalking me, and bothering me. I don't want you nowhere around me, okay? Martell went to the internet, social media, and said that she was preventing him from communicating with their children. Sounds familiar, don't it? Listen, Martell went to the internet, social media, and accused his ex of preventing him from communicating with the children. He alleged that she just, being a bitter baby mama, not allowing him to communicate effectively with his children. So she said, enough is enough. I'm sick of this. Take you to court. She got protective order. Okay. That was January of last year. Okay. She won sole custody, physical custody in court. Melanie did. Okay. So she said he trespassed in November of 2021 because he stopped by her house unannounced and said, oh, I just want to say goodnight to my children. I just want to say goodnight and kiss my kids. He was unannounced, just popped up. You know, these popcorn people that just pop up unannounced at your house and say, I'm just stopping by just to say goodnight to my children. You can't do that. You are not allowed to just pop up at somebody's house. You can't do that. You meet at the whatever, site that you guys agreed upon. But he popped up unannounced and said, I just want to say goodnight to my children. Popped up without permission. So right now they're saying that he got arrested for communicating. He was harassing her via communication. However, people don't know if it was his ex, Melanie, or Cherie, or whoever that filed these charges that landed him in jail today. However, we know Melanie don't play. We know Melanie will put his ass in jail. So we're going to assume that it was her, that he was communicating harassing texts through. Okay. A lot of people don't realize that you can get arrested for texting people, harassing them, especially when you tell them to leave you alone. Please understand, when you tell someone, leave me alone, stop texting me. If it don't have nothing to do with your children, don't communicate with me via text message about it. People don't realize that. I don't get it. People don't realize it. So yes, he got arrested for communicating threats, domestic violence, and harassing text messages, okay? So we don't know who the man that laid hands on, but we're going to assume that I'm assuming that it had something to do with his children, baby mama. That's what I'm going to assume. But who knows? Who's surprised? Because he tried to make it seem like it was Melanie, remember? That she was the bad person. She was the bitter baby mama. She did all the wrong, had a whole bunch of smear campaign against her as well. She said, my ex did that mess all the way from prison. I had to call the prison on his ass. Damn, he harassed you from prison? She said, is this the same man with Cherie Whitfield? Yes, it is, honey. Yes, it is. This is him, honey. Look at him. This is Martell Holt. Oh, yeah, she said disclosure. Let me put it. Thank you, Cutesy. There you go, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I forgot my disclaimer. Yes, it can be draining trying to co-parent with someone that wants to speak to you about shit that don't have nothing to do with the children. They want to talk to you about your new relationship. They want to talk to you about old stuff that happened in your old relationship. They don't want to just stick with the children. You like, hello. Hello. She said he has a cocky look. Yeah, honey, he think he look good. He was cheating, whole lot of cheating and stuff going on. He cheated on her, had a baby. Somebody just put it in there. Sure did. Yes. Y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. But yes, somebody said dealing with narcs is draining. I believe you. I absolutely believe. She said something is wrong with these jokers. It is. It's so funny because they're the ones that be trying to say, I don't even want to be with you in the first place. I didn't even want to be with you in the first place, right? That's why I stepped outside the relationship in his case. That's why I stepped out, because I didn't want to be with you in the first place. They try to paint the other person as the bad person. They try to paint them as the problem, right? But then what they don't understand is you carry those bad behaviors on to the next relationship. You understand what I'm saying? That's why some of them are afraid to get in new relationships, because they know that their little negative traits will pop up. Okay. So yeah, he's in jail right now. I don't know if somebody's going to go bail him out. Domestic violence at the 3rd degree, harassing communication. So I don't know what let me look this one up right quick. This is in Alabama. Let me look up the charge and find out exactly what it says as far as the harassing. I want to know, did he do a threat? 13 Alpha. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I normally pull the court documents, but I couldn't today because it just popped up. Okay. He just got added to the docket. Okay, here we go. Alabama Code. A person commits the crime of domestic violence in the 3rd degree if he or she commits the crime of harassing communication and the victim is, y'all. Let me pull it up. We gonna learn something today, baby. Yes, we are, honey. Let me pull this up for y'all. I want y'all to see it. Can y'all see this? Let me know. It might be too small. Let me try to zoom in because I want you to see it. Hold on. Zoom in. Is it getting bigger? Shoot. It don't look like it's getting bigger. Okay, anyway, look. This is what it says. Shoot, that didn't even get bigger. Hold on. It says a person commits a crime of domestic violence in the 3rd degree if he or she commits the crime of harassing communication and the victim is a current or former spouse, a parent, child, or any person with whom the defendant has a child with, a present or former household member, or a person who has or had been dating. Okay, so it's either, it looked to me, hold on, zoom out. Let me make sure I put this back right. Hold on, y'all. Zoom out. So it looked like it could have been somebody that he was married to, have a child with. I'm gonna put money on it that it was Melanie. What y'all say? I'm gonna put money on it. She said his mother is someone else. Martell is true definition of a narcissist. Good for Melanie. I'm gonna say it was Melanie. Who do y'all call it? Who y'all say it is? What say you? Hold on, I'm trying to put it back at the normal actual size. Here we go. She said, Melanie, yes, honey, Melanie, yes. She said, why a man can physically be attacked to other women, but still mentally harassing the ex. Girl, you better ask that again, child. I don't understand. You know? She said, why can they physically be attracted to another woman, but still mentally harassing the ex? They can't. They are not physically attracted to the other woman if they still want the last woman. No. That new woman is just a beard. It's somebody just there. They don't want her. If you still attracted to your ex and still want your ex, you don't want the next woman. That's just my opinion. She said it's Mel because look at the reunion. Yep. Melanie is not messing with her baby daddy. Y'all hear me? Melanie said, She said it could be the other baby mama too. Yeah, Tinkers. But Melanie has been known to press charges against this joker. Melanie has been known to take out protection orders against this joker. Listen, the joker showed up at night unannounced and said, I just want to kiss my babies good night. Tell them good night. And Melanie took out a restraining order on him and said, you will not pop up at my house unannounced. I don't give a dang if your kids are in here or not. Okay? So she's known to do it. So I think it's Melanie, y'all. Let me show y'all another picture of this joker right here. For y'all that don't really know who we talking about. He is a narcissist. Hold on. Well, that's what they say anyway. Allegedly. Allegedly. Y'all see him? There you go. Oh, shoot. I didn't even know I had it right here. There you go. He think he look good. There you go. Right there. He's a narcissist. So anyway, that's all the information that they have. They don't have no further information. Of course, if more information comes out, I will keep you guys updated about Martell, honey, because Martell likes coming to the internet too, child. Martell likes speaking out. Martell likes making his baby mamas look bitter and mad, okay? And make it look like he the father gang and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? Like he the man. He the man, he the man, he the man. He like making it look like I'm just a concerned father. I just want to go kiss my kids good night. And this is what she's doing to me, y'all. Look at this. He's another one of those. He's another one of those that like to just say, all I'm trying to do is be a good father. And look what they're doing to me. They won't even allow me to be a good father. That's all I'm trying to do. Yes, he does play victim, very much so. Yes. They're trying to keep me away from my kids, and I just want to be a good father. Just because I went by my child's house to say good night, she wants to try to press charges against me. How is that possible? Dude, because you went by there at night unannounced. You don't have those rights. I don't know. I don't understand why exes don't realize their positions. They exes for a reason. She said he found out she have a new man and she's changing her name from Holt. He definitely jealous. There's a lot of men that get jealous when, especially when they think that they made you, and you move past them, you progress past them. They get angry, they get mad. Okay. All right, y'all. If any more news come down on Martell, I will update y'all on this narcissist. Donkey of the day goes to Martell Holt. All right, our next story. We're going to be talking about Miss Briana. Miss Briana Battle is fighting back today. She's been fighting back for the last few days. Did y'all check out my video that I put out there? about the bully getting mad because their page is getting struck. Makes no sense, right? The bullies want to be able to talk about Miss Battle in peace. They want to be able to just take her videos, screen record them, or either steal her photos, put it on their page, back her, harass her, and get away with it. Make that make sense. They want to be able to post, look at her nose, look at her feet. She likes to be spit in the mouth, all kind of stuff. They like to take her videos and make fun of her. But they want to do it in peace, and they get mad when she strike their page. Look at her. She's striking. What are you thinking about us for? What are y'all thinking about her for? They literally think that Miss Briana Battle should sit back, lay down, and allow them to continue to harass and bash her after over a year. Going into a year and a half at this point. A year and a half of talking about one woman, right? They ain't saying nothing positive. It ain't no neutral content. They are literally bashing and harassing this young lady. And they're mad because she is striking them for stealing content just to bash her, okay? Which I don't understand whatsoever. How is that possible? And then now they want to press charges because she called them out on their shit. She called them out. Stop stealing my content to harass and bash me. And they say, oh my God, she mentioned my name. She mentioned my name. I'm going to file charges because I feel so threatened. How is it that a bully thinks that they can bully you in peace? Make that make sense. Make it make sense. This young lady is just trying to move on with her life, with whomever she chooses. I don't care if she get with a dog or a horse or a pig. It's her business. And the fact that they want to steal her content, right? Steal her content just to bash and harass her is sickening. They say they're doing it in support of her ex. Well, my thing is this. If you support the ex, go buy his mugs, go buy his beard oil, go support the things that this man is doing. But bashing his ex is not supporting him whatsoever. It is harassing. It is bashing and bullying. That's what it's doing. Cyberbullying, bashing, and harassing. You steal someone else's content to turn around and bash them and then get mad when they strike your ass. I don't get it. I don't understand. Move around. Talk about something else. Support who you support. No one is saying you can't support a person. Support them. Lift them up. Cash app them. Start party. Do whatever. Send them super chats. All that stuff. Support them hard. The hard way. Buy them out. Buy his products. All that. Dance to his song. Strip to his song. Twerk to his song. Do all of that. Support him. Share his content. But to go to his wife page every single day and stalk her just so you can make money off of it and then get mad when she strikes you down for stealing her stuff, you sound crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay? So my thing is, she's fighting back. She's like, nope, you're not going to continue to steal my stuff just so you can bash me. Okay? She's literally fighting back, you know? I think people get orgasms, big ones too. They literally get orgasms talking about this young lady. And the people that listen to the people that talk about her, they get orgasms too. They literally have orgasms just sitting there listening to people drag this young lady, lie on her, lie after lie after lie, say stuff like her daddy ain't her daddy. Her daddy ain't her daddy, because in 1991 she wasn't in the picture. Okay, so that can't be her daddy because she wasn't in the picture in 1991, and comprehension is not clear for everybody. Okay, I'm gonna pull up a picture. We ain't gonna stay on this long. We just gonna talk for a brief moment about this subject, and then we're gonna move on because we gotta tell y'all about Jonathan. But we're gonna talk on this subject for a brief moment. Just a brief moment, y'all. Just a brief moment, because comprehension, everybody didn't learn that in school. Everybody didn't learn it in school, okay? All right, so we're going to pull up this right quick. Okay? Hold on. So, share screen. So, we're going to pull up this right here. A photo of Mr. Walter. Let me make this go away. A photo that someone went dumpster diving to find, okay? Mr. Walter is seen here with one of his children, another one of his children, and his ex. That's Mrs. Briana's mama, okay? Thank you for the super chats. I'll shout y'all out at the end. If you clearly look at this picture right here, it says it was taken in 1991. Okay? Miss Briana was not even born yet. Okay? Hold on. If you look at the comment, someone wrote, comprehension is everything, y'all. Beautiful family. Didn't know you had 2 children. Mr. Walter responded, I have 9, counting my stepchildren. Previously, wife lost her life by intoxicated driver. Okay? He says, I have 9, counting my stepchildren. Now, let me explain that, y'all. So sometimes people say, dang, Amora, I know you have 5 children. And I say, yeah, I have 5. Because of my stepchildren, including my stepchildren, right? I only have 2. Like, I birthed 2 out of my cootie cat. But including my stepchildren, I have 5. Do you hear me? Including my stepkids, I have 5. And that's what Mr. Walter said. They said, I didn't know you had 2 children. He says, I have 9, counting my stepchildren. I have 9, counting my stepchildren. Briana wasn't even born in the picture, honey. Briana was born the year afterwards, in 1992. And these folks literally had an orgasm saying, oh my God, I knew that wasn't her father. I knew it. I think it's lame that someone gets so excited for thinking that somebody is not somebody else's kinfolk. Like, that don't make no sense. But anyway, this is very much Briana's family. This is Briana's dad. This is Briana's mom. This is Briana's sister and Briana's brother. Okay. It came to me, somebody sent it to my inbox saying that they are accusing not only him of not being her father, but being the father of one of her children. That's just sick, very much sick. And the people that think that way are sick. I'm talking about sick folks. Sick folks. They can't read, they can't comprehend, they just can't. Okay. And their proof was because Mr. Walter said, I have 9, counting my stepchildren. They don't understand that some people count their stepchildren as their children as well. And that's what he did. He said, I don't just have 2 children, I have 9. I have the 2 you see here and others. And I also have stepchildren. Okay. So yeah, we all know that Briana's mom lost her life to cancer. So rest in peace to Briana's mother. Rest in peace to Briana's mother. And it looks like another wife lost her life by an intoxicated driver. So rest in peace to his other wife as well. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to bring this up because comprehension is just unfreaking believable. Some people do not know how to comprehend whatsoever. But Mr. Walter Battle is Briana's dad, honey. And ooh, child. Just awful that somebody would be so excited and happy to think that he's not. Like, let me tell you, this is so funny, y'all, and I'm not gonna stay on it. But they don't want her to have a daddy. They don't want her to have a mama. They don't want her to have supporters. They don't want her to have no friends. They don't want her to have no boyfriend. Hell, they really don't want her to have her children. They don't want her to have a job, you know, a career, a life. You know, they don't want nothing for her but the worst. And my thing is, they so concerned about whether he's her father or not. Why aren't they concerned about who their father is? Baby, father, all of that. Why they're not concerned about their own household? You hear me? But yes, Mr. Walter is one of Briana's biggest supporters. Okay. He is one of Briana's biggest supporters. This is Briana's dad. Okay. Anyway, moving right along, I just thought I would educate a few people. You know, everybody elevator don't go all the way to the top. Some of them stop on the 13th floor and hop off. Some of them stop on the 13th floor and hop off. And if everybody know, an elevator don't have a 13th floor. No elevators have 13 because the 13th floor is the mechanic floor. That's where they do all their stuff. Y'all know that. Anyway. Yeah, so now that Briana is fighting back, you got a whole bunch of angry people. They're like, why you worried about us? You supposed to be a celebrity. Why you worried about us over here talking about you? You shouldn't even be concerned. Let us talk about you in peace. But yet they do not want her to mention her ex. Like she don't have a right to mention him. She can mention anybody she wants. He mentions her. He does subliminals all the time. The DV, all that bull crap is over. All of it is over, baby. It's over, honey. At this point, they can believe whatever they want to believe, and other people can believe whatever they want to believe. But now they're obsessed with her new love, her new relationship. They've been together for over a year now, and they mad about it. They so concerned about her new relationship because they do not support the ex. They're just trying to bash and drag the new relationship because they can't stand Briana. When they were not able to move a needle, take nothing from her, absolutely nothing. They wasn't able to do what they wanted to do. So now they're so concerned with her new relationship. And as she said today on the phone, she had to tell the ex to stop harassing her because he wants to text her about her new relationship. Did y'all hear that? He wants to text her about her new relationship. Why is he concerned? See, here's the thing that people don't understand, the supporters. Okay? What they don't understand is a couple of things. One, I probably shouldn't say that. Well, one, why is the ex communicating with her about her new relationship? Saying that she shouldn't allow him to do this, shouldn't allow him to do that. Who is he? He shouldn't even be talking to her about her relationship. Talk about your own relationship. You don't need to be giving no relationship advice. Text about your daughter, and that's it. That's all. But he got social media thinking that he just despised her so much. If that was the case, then why are you giving relationship advice or trying to? You need to go and cut him off because he shouldn't be doing this. And I read some text messages that he did this and he did that. Why are you concerned about what's going on in her new relationship? His supporters should really want to know why. His supporters should also want to know why he want to meet at counseling with just her and the children. Don't want nobody with her. Why? Why is he so adamant with her being by herself? Oh, come if ain't nobody else there. Why? I think his supporters would want him to be protected, right? To make sure somebody else was there, right? That's what they should be asking. Why do you want to meet by yourself with just her and the children? Why you don't want nobody else to be there? Nobody. I'm talking about not the daddy, not nobody else. Why? I'm sure if he's been threatened and so concerned about his life that they should be like, wait a minute, why would you want that? That's the question that they should be asking. Why does he want to pull up and want her to pull up with no one else with her? I don't understand. I don't understand that. You know, I mean, I do, but I just don't understand how. Oh Lord Jesus, whew, honey. I just feel like people don't put two and two together at all. They form their opinion. They've been forming their opinion, and guess what? They got the right to form their opinion. Form your opinion however you want to, but ask the right questions. Ask why are you concerned about what's going on in her now relationship, trying to tell her she needs to get out of it. She don't need to be with that foolishness. Saying things like, you shouldn't allow him to treat you that way and blah, blah, blah. Why is he wanting to give her relationship advice about what she has going on? They probably say, oh, he's just trying to help her out. He's just trying to be nice. Okay, all right. Okay, believe whatever you want to. Believe whatever you want to. Just stop harassing people. Just stop. Worry about your child. Do right by your babies, both of them, because both of them need you. Do right by your babies, right by your babies. And then one more thing, and then I'm going to move on to Jonathan. Good Lord. My thing is this. I saw a post, y'all, saw a post. And it says something about 3 degrees. Somebody having 3 degrees. And they try to accuse them of lying or lying about them or whatever the case may be. You're talking about the 3 degrees that you got so jealous over that you threw away? 3 degrees. Who throws away their spouse's 3 certificates? Somebody that's jealous and mad. Somebody that's envious. Somebody that see more in you than you probably see in yourself. Who does that? Who throws away someone 3 degrees? But those subliminals right there will be looked over. Oh, he ain't talking to her. He ain't talking to her. He ain't saying nothing to her. He ain't doing that. Who is this? Who is this? I'll text y'all back in a minute. I don't even know who that is. Right. Somebody said, where's his degrees? Yeah. A person wants to downplay somebody else's, accomplishments because they haven't accomplished it. Like, makes no sense, right? Right? But those subliminals supposed to be overlooked. Those subliminals not supposed to be talked about because, he's supposed to have a right to say shit like that, right? No one says, why are you talking about her? Stop talking about her. No one says that. But they want her to move on. And they want to hashtag fake degrees and stuff like that. But why don't they hashtag fake objects in your pants? That's been proven by people that have met you in real life at your birthday party and felt the fake objects. They want to say hashtag no shortcuts, hashtag fake diplomas, hashtag fake degrees. That's what they want to say. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna move on because I don't really want to get back into the true story. I support Briana, right? But if this individual can talk about her, bash her, bring her up, she should be able to talk about him and bring him up. Okay, so it goes both ways. Don't tell her to don't say nothing about him if you ain't going on your platform yelling at the top of your lungs for him to stop talking about her. Okay. So again, we ain't staying on the topic. We support Briana. I don't really want to support him by mentioning his name or anything like that. We are on to we're talking about Briana. But another thing, this live is not giving nobody no ammunition to go and play in their comments. If you do that, you're doing that on your own, because that's not what we doing back and forth with the haters. We definitely not going back and forth with them. We can say whatever we want to say on our platform, right? But we're not going to go back and forth with the haters. So we don't need to know what they saying, what they doing, none of that bullshit, okay? We can talk about whatever we want to talk about, but they said this, they said that. We don't need to know all that, for real, okay? Whatever we see in the group, if I see something in the group I want to speak about, I can do that. But I don't necessarily want it dropped in my comments, and definitely not sent to me in my messenger. Okay. But I just feel like if he's able to, they both married, they exes. So if he can hashtag and down talk her, she can hashtag and down talk him. That argument and fight is between them. And if his supporters want to get on her about doing this, that, and the third, then her supporters can get on them about doing this, that, and the third. The only thing that I wouldn't recommend is going over into their comments saying this, that, and the other. I don't recommend it, because that actually gives them, that makes them money. When you comment and you view their stuff, you're actually making them money. Okay. That's why I don't recommend it. But if they get up under Briana's comments and going off, then go back off on them under Briana comments, let's give Briana the money, or under anybody that supports her. Don't do it up under their own comments. You understand what I'm saying? On their pages. Don't go back and forth with them on their page. Let them say whatever they want to say on their page. Like he's saying whatever he want to say on his page, talking about Briana and her 3 degrees. Talking about some fake degrees, but he was when they was married, he was so supporting it. He was telling everybody, but he don't lie. What are you gonna say? Oh, I didn't know they was fake. They're not fake. She earned her degrees. She got transcripts for every last one of those degrees. Okay. Talking about some woman that worked at Best Buy. Boy, he tried to take shots. And I believe it's for several reasons. But for one, he didn't think that Briana was going to come out and tell people that that video that he showed wasn't the whole video. He was trying to get Lauren on the phone, telling Lauren how he missed her and how he gonna always be her daddy and saying, "Come into the camera, Lauren, talk to me, Lauren, talk to me, Lauren," and Lauren didn't want to talk to him. Okay, and he cut out the part where he said, "Are you gonna spend the night with me?" And she bust out crying. Amore bust out crying, saying, "I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go." Okay. Now Briana tried. She tried because Briana actually do want both her kids' father in the kids' life. Okay, because people move on, and they understand that it's not about them no more. It's about the kids. So she really do want this man in his child's life. So when she called, like she said on her own live, she put the phone in Amore's face. It kind of caught Amore off guard. Amore was, I'm just going to say, excited because she was shocked. I'm not going to sit here and say that young lady, that young baby don't love her daddy. I'm not going to say the daddy don't love her. I'm going to say she's not his focus. Briana is his focus. Briana is his focus. She's not his focus, because if the baby was his focus, one, he will be paying consistent child support instead of $100 here, $250 here, $300 there, $500 there. All in all, this man has paid less than $2,000 in a whole year. Well, let me take out outside of the $1,000 that he sent her to apologize and say, "I love you," a couple of days after the incident back in 2022. But if you really want to talk about from January 1 of 2023, or even December when he filed for divorce in December of 2022, until now, he has paid less than $2,000 for a 4-year-old. Less than $2,000. But he the real father gain and all that other bullshit. Okay, make that make sense. Less than $2,000. Y'all don't even know. But listen, but talk about your child. Call and I saw a comment that I actually agree with 100%. I saw a comment that said that he should call her every night before her bedtime, or FaceTime her every night before bedtime, and just to say good night, baby, I love you, or whatever, to the baby girl. Why don't you do that? Why don't you call your baby, FaceTime your baby every night and say, "I just want to speak to my baby girl," sing her a song, say some prayers with her, and say, "Okay, baby girl, I'll talk to you tomorrow," okay? And let her look forward to it. Let her look forward to hearing. Oh my God. I bet you she would love if he started a routine of just calling, saying, "Hey, you know what? Can I, at 8 o'clock every night, or 8:30 every night, can I just call and talk to my baby girl?" Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. 10, 15, 20 minutes. Sing to 30 minutes. It don't even matter. Sing to her. Say prayers. Ask her how her day been and say, "Okay, I'm going to call you tomorrow." And let her look forward to it. That's real father shit right there. Cut time. Just a time every single night. And I guarantee you she will look forward to it. She'll be like, "Oh my God, my daddy's going to call. My daddy's going to call. My daddy's going to call." Do that. Every night. Every night. I'm talking about Monday through Sunday, baby. Every night. Just call and speak to my baby. Okay, no problem. Here you go. "Hey, honey, how was your day? How did everything go? What did you do today? Okay, well, let's sing a song. Okay, let's say our prayers. All right, daddy, love you. I love you, baby. Give me a kiss. Talk to you tomorrow. Same time, okay? Same time. Okay. I guarantee you, if he did that, she would look forward to those calls every single night. I'm trying to tell you. She'll be like, "Oh my God, my daddy, my daddy, my daddy, my daddy." Girls love their dads. But you got to establish a routine. If it's up to mama to do the last 2 FaceTimes that was shown on social media was because of Briana. Briana initiated both of them. The last visit, Briana initiated. Well, not the last visit. No, not the last visit. The visit before that. The visit before that. I think it was, yeah, the visit before that, not the last one. Because the last one was the day of the court where he asked, can he see her? Okay. And the day he tried to go to the house and get her, the thing about it is this is after he had already sent messages saying, I'm gonna get my daughter and you're never gonna get her. He was making threatening messages. I'm gonna take my daughter and I'm gonna raise her. No, I do not blame Briana for not giving him Amora without a signed document in court saying that she is the primary parent, meaning that he has to give her back, because like right now, if he takes Amora, then Briana will have to go to court to get her back. So I do not blame Briana for not allowing him to just have Amora, because he's going to keep her. He has threatened to keep her. But if they have it in writing, he can't do it. Okay, so I don't blame Briana. I do not blame her one bit. The other people can sit here and call her names all they want to or whatever. Go to court and get an order in place. And once the order in place, have at it. Go, here's your child, visit your child. I guarantee you, y'all, mark my word, when that order is set in place, when the judge, stamp it and say, this is your days, this is what you can do, I guarantee you it won't be consistent. I guarantee it. I guarantee you it's going to be long months in between him seeing his child, because it was never about his child. Absolutely never. Okay. Now, I'm saying too much already and I'm going too far into it. I'm about to move on, because y'all know I can talk about this story all day long and I don't want to do that. Okay. We already talked about this shit so many damn times, any damn way. But I just wanted to reiterate that, some people come out and tell half-truths because they want things to look good in their favor and they want to try to embarrass the other person. Briana took the big step, right? And he did send $100 cash app. So she's like, I want him to talk to his daughter, let me give him a chance. Even though Amora, it was off guard, she didn't know about it. She FaceTimed him and gave the phone directly to the baby. Now, you got some people, his family members, you know how they do. They came out lying saying that she wants him back and she gave him phone number and all this bullshit. She did it behind John L's back and all this shit. Lies, 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 lies. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. They don't know what's going on. I don't know if they just pulled that out their ass, or did it fall out the sky, or did he tell them that? I don't know which one, but it's all lies. Briana does not want Robert. She wants Robert to have a relationship with his daughter. That's it. That's all. Briana has clearly moved on. Okay? She just wants him to have a relationship with his daughter. That is all. He is texting. Tell him to show the text message where he texting her, telling her she deserved better than John L. Okay? Telling her she deserved better than John L. Want to put John L. down, want to bring John L. up. So it seems to me that he's more concerned about what she got going on in her relationship life than she is about him and what he got going on in her relationship life. Briana doesn't care who he date. He can date one woman, two women, five women. She don't care. As long as they don't mistreat her child, she's good with it. She don't care nothing about that. And he should be the same. He shouldn't care who she dates as long as they are not mistreating the baby. And he ain't mentioned nothing about him mistreating the baby. He says shit about what he heard about him, Johnny was supposed to be allegedly mistreating Josh. Why is that concerned? If I was Josh's father, I would do this. We be friends. Why are you talking to me about something about this? Leave me alone. We are not friends. Why are you discussing with me shit you heard on the internet? Talk to me about your daughter and your daughter only. You ain't got to worry about my other kids. My other kids are good. Stop begging my daughter to get on the phone. Call, talk about your daughter, and that's it. get this, let's make this a thing. Invest time in getting reunited, reacquainted with your blood. Don't worry about my other children. You and I are over. You don't have to tell me who's good for me, who's not good for me. You don't have to say if you was a daddy. You ain't got to say all of that. Just talk to me about your daughter. Ask me how your daughter doing in school, or ask her. Ask her. Stick to the program. You already know I told you I'm not meeting you nowhere until there is signed documentation saying that you can't keep my child. When she wanted him to pick the baby up before, it was nothing. He went 7 months with no attempts of trying to get the baby. With no attempts, just bullshit for social media. Let me show social media that I love my children, and I'm gonna post them 15 times out of the month so they think that I'm this daddy that I'm really not. Go heal your relationship with your 15-year-old. Heal it. Heal your relationship with your 15-year-old. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. Because he the victim, remember? He wants to be the victim in every freaking thing. This was done to me. This was done to me. Just like Martell Holt blamed Melanie for everything, and now look what's coming out, and his ass is in jail today on DV charges. I hope Briana is listening to this. If not, I'm going to text her any damn way. But listen, them harassing text message can get a mofo locked up, okay? We see it in Martell's case. Texting, harassed text message is domestic violence. Let me pull it up again. What was the code, y'all? Let me look it up right quick. We're going to pull this damn code up one more time, right? We're going to pull this code up because don't text me and ask me shit that don't have nothing to do with you. Stop trying to talk to me about my new relationship. I wonder, does his people realize? I mean, they should be asking, damn, why would he talk to her about her new relationship? He'll come up with some type of excuse, but she wasn't supposed to tell it. That's what it was. She wasn't supposed to tell it. Hold on, it's 13 Alpha 6 132. Hold on, 13 Alpha 6 132. Okay, here we go. Again, let me read what this charge is again, y'all. This is for the people that think that they can text and harass their damn ex that don't have nothing to do with their children. Nothing to do with their children. Theirs. Their children. Talk to me about your child and your child only. You ain't got to talk to me about my new relationship, okay? But this is what it says. A person commits the crime of domestic violence in the third degree if they commit the crime of harassing communication. Harassing communication, y'all. It didn't say for putting your hands on somebody. It didn't say for dragging them and trying to say you didn't drag them that far. It didn't say for choking them and trying to say you just put your hand around their neck just to calm them down. It didn't say that. It said for harassing communication, they will be charged with domestic violence in the third degree. They said is a current or former spouse, a parent, a child, or any person with whom the defendant has a common child with, meaning baby mama or baby daddy. So now we're looking at if you make harassing text messages, right, to your ex, to your ex, your child, your parent, your baby mama or your baby daddy, or your current girlfriend or boyfriend, right? You will be charged with domestic violence in the 3rd degree. Briana, if you're listening to me, baby girl, all them text messages of saying, I hope you rot in prison for life. You're going to have to talk to your kids through a jail cell. If you don't go out there and tell them people this, you going to get charges and all this other shit, harassment, talking about your new relationship. That's harassment. Go file domestic violence charges in the 3rd degree. Maybe that person will learn to just communicate with you about their child and their child only. Stop allowing it to happen. Let me see what the charge is in Georgia. Hold on. Because that's in Alabama. Let's see if Georgia, these states be having these different damn charges. Let's see if Georgia have the same damn charges in Georgia. Georgia. Okay. I meant G. Okay, so in Georgia, it says, damn, Georgia is totally different. God damn, Georgia. Well, it don't look like Georgia have that one. Well, they don't call it that. Hold on, let me see what Georgia call it. It says, no, Georgia 3rd degree domestic violence says, if a criminal negligence, they cause physical injury to another person by means of a deadly weapon or a dangerous instrument. Okay, let me see. Harassing text message. Let me see what it's called in Georgia. Harassing text messages in Georgia. Okay, it says it's a misdemeanor. What is it called? It's called email or text. It is it's just harassing communication. So listen, it's not even called DV in Georgia. It's DV in Alabama though. Hold on, let me just read it right quick. It's just called harassing communication. Contact another person repeatedly via telecommunication, email, text message, or any form of electronic communication for the purpose of harassing, molesting, threatening, or intimidating such person or such family. She could definitely get him for harassment, because intimidating, saying that you're going to rot in prison for the rest of your life and your kids going to be taken away from you if you don't tell them people to take down my voice on those video recordings of me, busting down the door and threatening to punch you in your face and shit like that. If you don't tell them to remove that, you're going to be in prison rotting for the rest of your life. So normally permits any device used for telecommunication, email, text message, or any form of electronic communication under such person's control to be used for any purpose prohibited by this subsection. Any person who commits this offense of harassment communication shall be guilty of a misdemeanor. The offense of harassment communication shall be considered to have been committed in the county where the defendant was located when he or she placed a phone call or transmitted the email or text message. So she could get him for harassing communication, but in Georgia it's not considered DV. But in Alabama, harassing text messages is considered DV, y'all. And it may be other states, but the only reason why I pulled up Alabama because Martell is arrested and was arrested. Somebody just said he got out at 7 o'clock. So he was arrested for DV in the 3rd degree. So each state has different rules, but in Alabama, it's DV if you send harassing text messages, especially after someone has told you to stop texting me about this. This has nothing to do with you. Stop texting me about my relationship. Just stop. Don't worry about my relationship. Don't worry about it. Worry about your relationship. We tried a relationship. It didn't work. It's over. Okay? We both have moved on. Don't worry about my now relationship. Just worry about your daughter. You know, you would think that if she opened the lines, like, listen, I just want you to have communication with your daughter. I just want you to do right by your daughter in real life, not just social media. In real life. I just want you in real life to have a relationship with your daughter. You know, I want you to communicate with your daughter. I want you to FaceTime with your daughter. Briana talking about we don't care about Martell. We here for Briana. We do care about Martell. We care about anybody we talk about over here. Talking about we don't care about Martell. We here for Briana. She crazy.
Time is important. Less than a year ago, the name Jonathan Majors.
I am going to start talking about Jonathan, y'all. Jonathan did an interview. Yes, he did. I see you, Briana. I see you, girl. Jonathan Majors. Let's put his picture up. He has broke his silence. Do y'all know Jonathan Majors? We talked about him before, so everybody should know about Jonathan Majors. She said she is nice for warning him because he didn't give her the same courtesy. Big Bree is always a generous queen. Yes, but I know you are, girl. She needs to stop being the big queen. She needs to stop being the bigger person when it comes to trying to bond that relationship between the two of them. And I'm just being honest because I understand what she's trying to do. No woman, and I mean none, let's just be honest. It ain't a woman out there that don't want their child involved with the father, okay? No matter how much somebody want to call you bitter. No woman really want the daddy not involved. We want the freaking daddies involved. You understand what I'm saying? But Bree really needs to stop being the bigger person, because if that person is not trying to do what they doing, I'm talking about in real life. We ain't saying what you post on social media. We ain't saying how you act on social media. We talking about in real ass life. Real ass life. You know? Hold on. I don't know if my moderators ain't moderating, but I just got rid of whoever the hell that was. In real life, show up in real life. Call your child in real life. You know what I mean? Tell your child you love her in real life. You know? Let's not just act the part, be the part. Do the shit in real life. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna pull up him right quick. Hold on. Let's get rid of that one. Let's take this down. Let's take that one down. And let's take this down. I don't want too many windows open. All right, here we go. Jonathan Majors. We're gonna talk about him, y'all. This is Jonathan. He broke his silence, y'all, after being found guilty for basically negligence in handling her. They said, you know, you handled her a little too rough. You handled her a little too rough, right? They said, you know, you hurt her. You didn't intentionally hurt her, but you may have to spend a year in jail for not intentionally hurting her. You know, basically that's what they saying. This is him. That's Jonathan. So he broke his silence today, y'all. He spoke out, and they said, well, what made you speak out? And he says, well, because I believe that people need to hear the truth. They need to know what happened. They need to hear it from me. Now, let me see if this is the whole interview. Let's see if this is the whole interview. Let me see how long the whole interview is. I don't want to play the whole interview because I ain't trying to get struck. She says she's too nice. Yes, she is too nice. Briana better stop being so nice to that narcissist. Yeah. A lot of people think it's her being the bitter one. Because and the reason why they think that is because they just don't know how to read between the lines. They just don't. I'm sorry, but they just don't. They don't know everything is made to make her look bad. But see, Briana needs to realize that. Briana needs to know that whatever this man do from now on, It is made to make her look bad. He's doing it to make her look bad. Okay. Oh, Lord, I ain't gonna play this long one. Oh, Jesus. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I only want to play a little small clip of it. Okay, here we go. Let's play this small clip it right here. Look how clean, look how well he didn't cleaned up. Oh, Jonathan. She said, I'm more impressed, number one. All right, y'all, look.
Something powerful.
I'm gonna let that commercial play. Let me let that play, then I'll bring it back up. Jonathan has came out, broke his silence, and said, I got something to say. Now, I listened to the interview, not the whole entire thing, but I've heard some points of it. And I must say, the 34-year-old was upcoming actor. I don't believe his story, okay? But I'm going to let y'all hear it for yourself. And we're going to hear it for you. I'm going to let y'all hear it for yourself. And I want y'all to tell me who he sounds like, because it seems like it's a trend when someone is accused of domestic violence, they like to flip the script around and try to put it on the other person, so to speak, okay? All right, let's listen to a little bit of this interview. We're not going to play the whole thing because I don't need A, B, C, D, E, F, G coming after me, okay? All right, here we go.
Majors is known for turning out multiple box office hits, including Creed 3. He was one of Marvel's leading men, starring as Kang the Conqueror in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. But last March, his girlfriend at the time, Grace Jabari, accused Majors of attacking her. And in December, he was convicted in New York of reckless assault, a misdemeanor, and harassment. He'll be sentenced next month. Marvel, which is owned by our parent company, Disney, dropped him.
Now, in my opinion, I feel like he came out because he want that sentence to be light, but he is facing up to a year in jail for unintentionally hurting her as he roughed her up, trying to put her back in the SUV. Here we go.
Majors in an exclusive interview where he addressed Jabari's allegations. She says inside the car, you hit her in the face, twist her arm behind her back, fracture her middle finger.
Yeah, that did not happen.
What happened?
She went to grab the phone. I held the phone. I pulled the phone back. She came on top of me, squeezed my face, slapped me. That's all I remember.
So she ends up with a 1-inch cut behind her ear.
Laceration, yes, ma'am.
Fractured finger.
Yeah.
How did those injuries come about?
I wish to God I knew. That would give clarity. That would give me some type of peace about it.
But you're confident you didn't.
I have no question.
What's interesting about the jury's verdict, it's so nuanced because they're saying you didn't intend to injure her.
Right.
But the result of your recklessness injured her.
Right.
Were you reckless?
I was reckless with her heart.
Not with her body.
Not with her body.
In response, Jabari's lawyer said Major's statements show a clear lack of remorse, and Jabari will continue.
Listen, y'all. I gotta talk for a minute. I don't know if y'all saw this interview. In the beginning, y'all, this man literally took his finger. I don't know if this is something that actresses and actors do. Okay, I really wish I could come on camera, but I look through and I got a robe on, so I'm not gonna come on camera. But look, he took his finger and he put it in the very corner of the inside of his eye. Y'all know how we put the makeup on and you make the inside a little lighter, but by the nose. He pinched it and a tear fell. I said, damn, is that how you make yourself cry? And a tear fell. But I was like, did he also put Vaseline under his eyes? I don't know. It looked like it was Vaseline or something. But the Joker cried. He said that he did not hit her. He actually said the other thing. He said that she abused him. She abused him. She put hands on him. She slapped him. She squeezed his face. He said, yeah, I cheated on her. Yeah, she caught me texting another woman. Yeah, oh, that's true. Yeah, I wasn't right by her. I didn't do right by her when it comes to that aspect. But me putting hands on her, oh no, I didn't do that. Even though there's text messages of her saying, well, I'll lie and tell them that I just slipped. Yeah, I'm making up shit now, y'all. But I'll lie and tell them I just slipped on a banana peel and then, got these marks on me. I'll just lie. But I need to go to the doctor because I can't sleep. I need stronger meds. She says this in a text message, y'all, to him way before this particular incident. So there were other incidents where he laid hands on her. And he texted her and even said he didn't want to live. He wanted to off himself because he couldn't take it no more. He was like, yeah, well, I've been feeling off myselfable. I shouldn't say that. Since I was a kid. Since I was a kid, I felt like offing myself. Let's listen to some more.
Speak the truth. Tomorrow on Good Morning America, Majors discusses the role of race, his relationship with actress Megan Good, and his reference to Coretta Scott King, and much more. Streaming at 7 p.m. on ABC News Live Prime, an extended.
ABC ain't played the whole damn thing. Anyway, listen, he also said in this interview that he now found his Coretta Scott. Coretta Scott King. He said in a text message, basically, he wanted to be covered like Barack Obama and Coretta Scott King. Okay, he said that to Jabari, the woman that has accused him of domestic violence or assault or whatever you want to call it, right? So he wanted her to be Coretta Scott and Michelle Obama, and he named another one. I can't remember the other one. But he now says Megan Good is his Coretta Scott, honey. He said Megan is standing behind me, 10 toes down, like Coretta did Martin Luther King, baby. Honey, he said he got his Coretta Scott now, honey. All I got to say about that is we all know they don't change. If especially when they don't take no accountability, because he took none. Well, let me take that back. The story sounds so familiar because he took accountability of, tampering with her heart, right? But he took no accountability of laying hands on her, and he did, okay? And the reason why I say he did is because she said, show the crime clip. Okay, let me find it. I just didn't want to get struck. Okay, let me play this one then. Hold on. Let's see if this one's it. This is somebody else's work, but I'll give them credit.
Followed by talk of critical and box office success, skyrocketing fame, even Oscar buzz.
I'm coming for everything.
This morning, a different conversation surrounds that marquee name.
There's something about sitting here right now and looking at you and understanding the gravity of the situation.
Oh shit, he already cried. Why didn't he want to show the crime?
Put myself in.
The actor spoke exclusively with ABC News for the first time after being convicted in late December for harassment and misdemeanor reckless assault in the 3rd degree, which could carry a penalty of up to a year behind bars. Why did you decide you wanted to talk now?
I felt like it was time.
They're gonna show it right here.
A lot has happened.
Here it comes.
In my personal life, in my career, in the culture. It's about responsibility.
He wrote that hard as hell.
Coming forward and being brave and giving my part of the story.
Your reaction to that verdict?
Shocked.
Shocked.
I was absolutely shocked. And afraid. And I'm standing there and the verdict comes down. I say, how is that possible? Based off the evidence, based off the prosecution's evidence, let alone our evidence. How is that possible?
But after only hours of deliberation, a jury of his peers
He a
agreed with
rough-looking
prosecutors
34-year-old,
that he
isn't he?
did physically injure his then girlfriend Grace Jabari in an incident last March.
What happened exactly? Do you know?
No, I don't know. But she's unconscious.
That 911 call from Majors came hours after an argument broke out with Jabari in the back seat of an SUV, when Majors received a text from another woman saying, "Oh, how I wish to be kissing you." Jabari testified that when she grabbed the phone, Majors tried to get it back, fracturing her finger and giving her a cut behind her ear. She says inside the car, you hit her in the face,
Yes.
twist her arm behind her back, fracture her middle finger.
Yeah, that did not happen.
How did those injuries come about?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
I wish to God I knew. That would give clarity. That would give me some type of peace about it.
But you're confident you didn't
I have
cause
no
them.
question.
Surveillance video
Oh my
shows Majors
God.
getting out of the car, followed by Jabari, whom he then puts back inside the vehicle. What happens next is what the defense remains focused on. Majors runs off, and Jabari chases after him.
If you watch those videos and you reverse that, and you saw a black man chasing,
He
a young
said, I
white
was
girl
trying to
down
get
the
away
street,
from her.
screaming and crying, that man is going to be shot and killed in the streets of New York City.
Majors' defense team shared these photos, which he says show the injuries he received that night, which were deemed inadmissible in court. How were you injured?
My injuries were a scratch on my hand, from clawing for the phone, and I had a gash on my
Clawing for, listen, oh my God. Oh, see, I ain't even an attorney. He said his injuries come from clawing for the phone. For her own damn phone. Now let me stop.
under my beard. I had essentially a fingernail scratch on my.
That looked like a brush burn to me, though. Looked like he took his hand and rubbed it on the carpet, but that's just me.
I guess my cheek from pressure, and that bled overnight.
But prosecutors say Majors was the aggressor. District Attorney Alvin Bragg says the evidence presented throughout this trial illustrated a cycle of psychological and emotional abuse. In court, prosecutors pointed to a previous argument during which he knocked a candle to the floor.
I completely lost my temper in that moment and threw it all on the ground. That's not something I would want my child to do, and I did that. I
Oh my
absolutely did
God,
that.
Jonathan, you're not even convincible.
The prosecution also played audio Jabari had recorded earlier in the relationship where Majors encouraged her to act more like Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama.
I'm a great man. A great man.
Oh my God, that just makes me want to throw up. This joker said, I am a great man. A great man. Sounds familiar? I'm a good man. I'm a good catch. I'm the bomb, goddamn calm.
Great things, not just for me, but for my culture and for the world. That is actually the position I'm in. The woman that supports me needs to be a great woman.
There are some who question.
I just don't know what I would have said if a man told me something like that. Lord Jesus, oh my God. Girl,
Especially in the Black community, as you're probably well aware, that people were saying, well, why was he telling this woman to be like Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama?
It was me trying to give the knowledge.
And no offense, how you gonna be telling a whole white woman to be a Michelle Obama and a Coretta Scott? If you wanted a Michelle Obama and a Coretta Scott, then what the hell are you doing with Grace Jabari? Like, you can, what you want, your cake, your ice cream, your peach cobbler, and your goddamn banana pudding? He's been telling a white woman that she need to be Coretta Scott and a Michelle Obama. What the fuck? I mean, come on. This is like you telling your black husband he need to be goddamn Trump or somebody. I mean, okay, that was to the extreme. But come on, like, are you kidding me right now? This dude.
Of what it is I'm aspiring to be, these great men, Martin, President Obama, and trying to give a reference point to that. One of the things I also say is like, I need her, in that case, Grace, to make the same sacrifices that I am making.
In a statement to ABC News, an attorney for Jabari said in part, It is not at all surprising that Mr. Majors continues to take no accountability for his actions, adding, the timing of these new statements demonstrates a clear lack of remorse for his actions.
So.
Do you feel you're not responsible for her injuries at all?
I shouldn't have been in the car. I shouldn't have stepped out of the relationship. I shouldn't have been in the relationship. If I'm not in the car,
Oh my
none
God.
of this is happening. If I leave the relationship,
Manipulation.
none of this is happening. If I'm man enough or brave enough to say, I want to see somebody else, or I'm done now, I'm not in that car. We're not here. I'm responsible for those things.
But none of her injuries.
Can't say that. None of her injuries.
He was a liar. Y'all, let me tell you something. This man is such bullshit. He didn't even want to answer. She said, do you feel responsible for any of the injuries, right? I shouldn't have been in that car. I shouldn't have been in that relationship. I should have been bold enough to tell her I wanted to fuck other women. Yeah, so, okay, but are you responsible for any of her injuries? He didn't want to take no accountability whatsoever. He could have easily said, you know what? I may be responsible for her injuries indirectly. He could have said that. When I roped her up, when I was reckless and putting her back in the car, maybe she received injuries. This joker didn't want to take no accountability for nothing. This joker, I don't like him. I know somebody said he's fine, he's sexy, whatever the case may be. I don't like him because he is a clear manipulative narcissist. Now, y'all didn't see in the video where he actually said that he has had suicidal thoughts ever since he was a child. But in the text message, he basically told her that he wanted to, off himself. Like, because he felt her going to, I think he said it to make her not go to the hospital, because she was saying that she needed to go to the hospital because the injuries that he gave her caused her to not be able to sleep at night. She says, I need more pain medicine. I need, she probably was dramatic. I'm going to say that, but whatever the case, she told him she needed more pain, because I haven't seen no injuries on her that you would need motherfucking narcotics for. For you to go to sleep at night. Like, goddamn, girl, you got to stretch. But I'm not going to downplay her injuries either. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to downplay them. But you know how we can be as women sometimes. We do try to sometimes say it's worse than what it really is, okay? But at the same time, he could have just said, hey, we tussled. We tussled. We had our days. He could have said any of that. But the fact that he danced around, well, do you feel that you're responsible for any of her injuries? I shouldn't have been in a relationship. I shouldn't have been in that car. Had I just been bold enough to tell her that I wanted to be with someone else, we wouldn't be in this situation. Come on. Take some type of accountability. He wanted him a strong white woman. That's what he wanted. He wanted him a strong white woman that stood behind him no matter what. Because if you think about it, she said he fine. No, somebody else said he was fine. Now, I ain't gonna lie, he was fine in them movies. Now, come on, we ain't gonna take that away from the brother. He fine now. He works out and all that stuff. But what I was about to say, damn, it just slipped my mind what I was about to say. I was about to say something. Damn, it'll come back. Oh, I know what I was going to say. He want her to be a strong white woman. He want her to, you know how Coretta Scott, y'all know Martin Luther King, well, allegedly, me going to put that back up there, honey, because I don't want Martin Luther King kids suing me for nothing. But it was alleged that Martin Luther King, did what he wanted to do, stepped out when he wanted to step out, right? So the thing about it is, he wanted now Megan Good, because he wanted Grace Jabari to stand behind him, make him look good, speak highly of him, and allow him to do whatever he wants to do. But speak of him as the king. That joker said, I'm a good catch. I'm a good man. I'm a good thing. I'm it. I'm him. That's what he said. I'm him. What you talking about? I'm him. Treat me like I'm Martin Luther King. Treat me like I'm Obama. That 34-year-old. Woo, child. At 34, he's saying that. Can you imagine him at 54? Child. But anyway, he is facing up to a year in prison. He gets sentenced real soon. And I believe that's why he went on this interview. I believe that's why he cried. He wanted to show people that he got some type of emotions. Jonathan Major did not one bit think that he would be charged. Okay. He thought that he was going to beat this. He even said it out of his own mouth. Okay. He thought he had it in the bag. And he was going to basically taunt in her face or let her know, I'm that man. You tried to take me to court to do this, that, and the third to me. Now look at you. You couldn't even get me in trouble. That's what he wanted to do. Okay. She said, I'm missing something because evidence was showing she went clubbing where her finger was supposedly broken and she went after him. What am I missing? Yeah, she did. Because sometimes, listen, when your finger bruised or whatever the case may be, you may not feel it at that time. And who knows when he bruised her finger? Hell, somehow she ended up knocked the hell out on that damn closet floor. What if he did it after she came from the club? You know? But no matter what, if you go back and read the text messages, even though they didn't even get him for the broken finger or what happened running through the parking lot, they got him for roughing her up, putting her back in the truck. Now, I think it's bullshit, but I think the reason why they did that was because of all the other stuff. The text message where basically he admitted to putting hands on her because he basically begged her not to go to the hospital to be seen. He said they're going to do their own investigation. Even if you lie and tell them I didn't do anything, even if you lie and tell them that you hit your head doing something else, even if you do that, they are going to open an investigation. Okay. And that's what he did not want to happen. And that's why he texted her that. So it's beyond that, you know, what happened that night or her being found in the closet. They didn't even charge him for that. He didn't get charged for the bruised finger. He didn't get charged for the scratch behind the ear. He got charged for what they saw on camera, and that's him roughing her up, putting her back in the truck. I mean, in the SUV. And the driver testified that they were fighting in the car before they even stopped. You know, she said, I don't trust her either. Well, I mean, now I'm going to tell you this now. I will tell you this. In the interview, they read the text, right? And let me see if I can pull it up right quick because I'm going to tell you a part that I do think that she was being manipulative, or I ain't going to say manipulative. I'm going to say she knew what she was doing. So I'm going to read one of these text messages that she wrote to him that I said, oh, she knew what she was doing. She's using this for ammunition. Okay. I'm going to read it, but I still believe that he did it. Now I ain't going to sit there. I'm going to read this, even though I feel like she was collecting notes. You hear me? So, let me read this one right here. Okay. He says, I fear you have no perspective of what could happen if you go to the hospital. Let me pull it up on the screen so you guys can see it as well. Okay, here we go. So he says, I fear you have no perspective of what could happen if you go to the hospital, Majors wrote. They will ask you questions, and as I don't, oh shit, what happened? And as I don't think you actually protect us, it could lead to an investigation, even if you do lie and they suspect something. She says, now this one right here tells me that she was using this for ammunition for later on down the line, baby, when he leave her. She says, I will tell the doctor I bumped my head. If I go, I'm going to give it one more day. But I can't sleep in these stronger painkillers. That's all. Why would I want to tell them what really happened when it's clear I want to be with you? I don't understand how he didn't know from that text message and that text message alone that she was setting him up on that one right there. That's when I say setting him up, she knew one day she was going to show somebody this text message. Now, whether it be the law or her family member or her friends, she was going to show this text message eventually one day. And that is, I will tell the doctor I bumped my head if I go. She said, if I go, I don't even know if I'm going to go to the hospital. But if I go, I'm going to give it one more day though, okay? But I can't sleep and need some stronger painkillers, okay? That's all. Why would I want to tell them what really happened when it's clear I want to be with you, okay? Then she says, I will not go to the doctor if you don't feel safe with me doing so. I promise I will never mention you, but I understand your fear. Okay? So, and he wrote, last night I considered unaliving myself versus coming home, and I probably will unalive myself. It's not really contemplating. It's not me really contemplating anymore. I'm a monster. I'm a horrible man. I'm not capable of love. I am going to unalive myself soon. I have already put the things in motion. Okay. So to me, I think they took this along with everything else, and that's why he was found guilty. You are right, Deanne. That is manipulation. I think it was manipulation on both of their parts. Okay? Because she begged him. The message that she wrote is trying to get him in a mission to harming her. Read it for yourself. I'm going to tell them I bumped my head. I'm not going to tell them what really happened. So that's going to make people say, oh, wait a minute, what happened? What really happened? Okay? She says, I'm not going to go to the doctor if you don't feel safe with me doing so. I promise I will never mention your name. Okay? And I understand your fear. She knew what the hell she was doing. She was painting the picture already. And by him saying, oh, I want to unalive myself, I'm a horrible person, I'm a monster, I'm incapable of loving. Listen, he was a manipulator, and she baited him into basically admitting that he put hands on her. So the man did put hands on her. If he didn't, he would have responded back saying, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? What is this about? What are you talking about? You know, I've never done anything to you. He didn't say any of that. He played guilty. Okay. She said, this text tells me everything I need to know about her. That whole crazy. She might be crazy, Kayshawn, but she's smart. She's smart. She baited him, and he took the bait. He took the bait by coming back trying to play the victim. Think about that for a second. He took the bait by coming back playing a victim. I'm a monster. I'm a horrible man. I'm incapable of love. I'm going to unalive myself. He wanted her to say, you're not a monster. You're not a horrible man. You are capable of love. Okay? So both of them, the relationship was toxic. We can say that, right? The relationship was toxic. They shouldn't have been in it. But she knew from these text messages that she was going to file the DV charges if he ever left her. Okay? If he ever left her. And Angela said, yes, a premeditation for using in the future because she is Caucasian. And I'm just going to have to agree with you on that one. I'm going to tell you something. They are going to always have something in the bag. You hear me? They're going to have something in the bag just in case you say I'm out. So now that's one thing they do, baby. Honey, they going to get something on you because they ain't going out just, without something, baby. You get with a white woman, and I'm not even against interracial relationships. Y'all know I'm not. Y'all know I don't, shit. I don't do that at all. I think date who the fuck you want to date. Love who you want to love, right? But I have to say, in my 51 years, it's always something, and it's some type of motive. They hold on to stuff. It's like they go in. It's like they go in expecting the worst, so they're going to hold on to something to try to get you. They gonna listen. Y'all. I'm just trying to say, I feel like he put hands on her and she held that ammunition over his head. Now, he probably wanted to leave her early on, right? He probably wanted to get out of Dodge early on, and she probably threw that in his face. I stood with you when you did this, and when you did that, I was there for you. But he said that he was not courageous enough to leave the relationship. That's why he cheated. Well, he said bold. I wasn't bold enough to leave the relationship. I should have just been bold enough and told her that I wanted out. That's what he said. So he says that he played with her heart and her emotions, that he ain't lay hands on her physical. Well, I beg to differ, because you ain't going to the hospital and need pain medicine for no emotional shit. Now, come on. So anyway. So that's he did the interview. We're gonna wait to see when he's gonna get sentenced, what they're gonna do. I think that, I don't know, I think he may get probation. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments, what do you think that's going to happen to Major Jonathan? I doubt if they give him a year in jail for unintentionally hurting some damn body. I doubt, but what do you think? Y'all tell me. She said black on black crime will never be seen on CNN or anything else on the news like this. You right about that shit. Girl. If it was two black people, listen, if that was Megan and him fighting in the back of the car, just like Jay-Z and Beyonce's sister in the elevator, it'll just be a story. That's it. It won't be no damn exclusive interview with ABC News, CNN, Fox, and all the rest of it. It'll just be Megan Good and Jonathan Majors had a disagreement last night. That's it. That's all. Ain't nobody going to court. It ain't about to be no lawyers, attorney, no jury, no sentences. She said, I don't know, but they need to start holding people accountable. I think he will only get a fine. Yes, I said he will get probation because it's a misdemeanor. Yeah, it is a misdemeanor. Probation, fine, community service. I agree with probation. Can you read the response from the King family to him? It was on Neighborhood Talk. Okay, oh Lord. They probably said stop comparing. Hold on. King, hold on. Family responds. Hold on. All right, hold on. Let me see. I don't see it. Where you said is that? Oh, here you go. Bernice King says her mother wasn't a prop after Jonathan Majors compares girlfriend to civil rights icon. She said Bernice King took to social media after Jonathan Majors mentioned her mother's name, Coretta Scott King, while addressing his girlfriend's support during her recent DV trial. While she didn't mention Majors by his name, she wanted to remind people that her mother is a civil rights icon, not a prop. She says she was a peace advocate before she met my father and was instrumental in him speaking out against the Vietnam War. Bernice King wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter. Please understand, my mama was a force. That's what she said. Let me pull it up for you right quick, because she also put a picture, honey. She said, my mama was a force. You better get it damn right. She was not a prop. She wasn't there to just make him look good, honey. She wasn't there to just, say, attaboy, there you go. No, honey, she was in the fight herself is what she's saying. Her mama was in the fight too. She was an advocate. She was right there doing what she did, honey. She said she was a force to be reckoned with. You better know it. She was instrumental in him speaking out. She encouraged support in every way possible. She wasn't no damn prop. Don't use my mama name for no prop. That's right, Naya. She said, put some respect on my mama name. I wonder if Obama gonna come out and say something about Michelle. That'd be funny if he did, but he ain't. I think Obama liked Jonathan. She said, don't just look at it like she was just there. Some men just, I just need you to be there and just support me. No, honey. She pulled up her sleeves. She rolled up her sleeves, honey. She was there in the fight, baby, in the fight. Bernice said that her mother was instrumental. You better know it, honey. She played her part, baby. She played her part. Kayshawn said, black on black crimes, in the words of R.H., you going to jail. Anyway, y'all, it was good chilling with y'all today. I like the way I had 3 stories to offer y'all. I'm going to continue to do this. We maintain at least 200 people in here, honey. We don't know if they're from the bushes or real supporters, Let me give a shout out to those that sent me a super chat. I do appreciate y'all so very much. Thank you, Spoken, for being a member of 4 months. She said, done being nice and being quiet. Okay, Spoken. In that order, baby. That's right, girl. That's right. Thank you, Rose Maxey, for that super sticker. I do appreciate you, baby. Thank you, Angela, for that super sticker. I do appreciate you. And it looks like Latanya became a member. Thank you, Latanya, for becoming a member. If you would like to become a member, all you got to do is just go to your app, pull me up, and hit join. If you have not checked out my little 3-minute video that I posted early this morning, please go check it out. Go check it out. It's just funny. I'm going to be posting those funnies here and there. But I do appreciate you guys coming to my live and, sitting here listening to me. I maintain over 2. I think I had up to 260. 360 or 370 in here, and it went down after I got off of the Briana Battle Fights back. Nobody wanted to hear about Jonathan. But I was interested in Jonathan. She says, are you going to do the Cat Williams story next or Kelly Price? Well, girl, we'll see. I didn't want to get on Cat Williams, but shoot, I might just have to, because Cat Williams still talking. Cat Williams said, hold on, I got some more to say. I'm trying to do, let me say it like this. Yes, I know I probably should do things that's popping, like very important, but I'm not, I'm just filling around, okay? I'm doing a little bit here, a little bit of that, a little bit of here, a little bit of that. So we'll see. She said, thank you, Amor. It was great. Thank you so much. She said, I love your funnies. Yes, girl, my funnies. Every now and again, I got to squeeze them in there. She said, we love you, Queen Amor. Have a good night. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, y'all. I love y'all so much. She said, good content as usual, Auntie. Have a good night, y'all. Good night, El Rose. Kelly Price one took me by surprise. It's a short story, but she dragged some people recently. I'll have to look into the Kelly Price. I don't really know what's going on with Kelly, but I'll look into it. But y'all, thank y'all so very much. I appreciate y'all. Before you exit out the building, please give your girls a thumbs up on this video. Okay? All right, y'all. Good night. Love y'all. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow on the 10th of January. Good night. Thank you, Patrice. For renewing your membership. I just saw it. It popped up. She said, been loving it here forever. Thank you. Look, member of 5 months. Oh, let me go on and say, listen, I said I was going to start saying people sponsored the live. So Angela, you got it today, girl. Thank you for sponsoring this live, honey. Listen, if I don't do it, y'all remind me, okay? Until I can remember, you know, back to back, back to back. But thank you, Angela, for being the sponsor of this live, okay? All right, love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.